Hello, Paula Dean, and all you real women of Philadelphia out there. I'm Amanda May, and tonight we're making a delicious side dish. It's asparagus, peas, and creamy cheese. Now, what I've got going on here in this pan are just 3 strips of bacon that I've had cooking in a little bit of olive oil, and I've just let them get kind of crisp. I'm going to take them out and leave the oil in to cook our veggies in. I'm just going to take them out and let them drain on a paper plate. They're going to be a beautiful garnish for our vegetables later on. Moving on to our vegetables. I have a pound of fresh asparagus, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to test to see where I need to cut my asparagus by giving it a little pinch. Right there, that shows me that's how much of the woody end I need to cut off. I'm going to toss that into my compost bowl. Love having those ends and using them to help feed my garden so it can help feed me later on. All right, let me chop these ends up. I like asparagus because it has a really unique flavor and it works really well with the peas and the cream cheese in this dish. I'm going to cut my asparagus into about 2-inch slices. I'm hoping to grow some asparagus in my garden, but I know that it's going to take some time, and it's really convenient at our grocery stores in the spring. They all have lots of fresh asparagus to have. I'm going to add my asparagus to 16 ounces of frozen peas that I've thawed out and gotten all of the excess liquid off of. To that, I'm going to add a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. There we go. Going to combine those very well. Make sure the salt coats all of my veggies. All right, now I'm going to go add my vegetables to my bacon grease and olive oil and let them saute and absorb that taste and smokiness of the bacon. Lowered my heat from high to a medium low. Watch out for the sizzle when your vegetables hit the grease. While those are cooking, in my saute pan, I have 8 ounces of softened Philadelphia cream cheese, and I'm going to combine that to make a delicious sauce for our veggies. To the cream cheese, I'm going to add just a tiny bit of whipping cream. Makes our sauce nice and creamy and delicious. I'm going to add a healthy pinch of salt and a little bit of pepper. A beautiful pairing with asparagus and peas is mint, and it just adds another element to the fresh spring taste of these vegetables. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of crushed mint to our sauce. All right, I'm going to take this over to the stove and let it start to melt on a low heat while our veggies finish up. This side is such a nice addition to any meal. You could make it with just your everyday run-of-the-mill chicken. You could make it with a fancier meal like lamb or some sort of a nice Sunday dinner. Regardless, it's going to be a crowd pleaser. My veggies are coming along really nicely. You don't really want to cook them too much because then they'll be limp and not very pleasing to your palate. Just want to warm them through and give them a nice taste. let all the colors come out too. They're just beautiful. All right, this is about how you want your vegetables to look. As you can see, the true green color has come out of all of your veggies and they're just worn through. I cannot tell you how good the smell of the sweet peas and the asparagus are. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off of the heat while I finish my sauce. The veggies will stay nice and warm while my sauce finishes up. All right, my cream cheese has been going for about 5 minutes, and let me just hold it up for you. It's a nice creamy consistency, and once I add the peas and the asparagus to it, it'll coat them just beautifully for our side dish. All right, time to add the big boys. Pour our veggies with the bacon drippings right in to our pan. Lots of them there. And immediately you can hear how they're coming together so nicely. There we go. And just stir to combine. And oh, I wish you could smell how good this smells. I can smell the mint and I can smell the peas. And they're just going so harmoniously with this cream cheese sauce that we made for them. It's kind of like a creamed vegetable, but it's kind of like a pasta without the pasta part of it too. Very, very good. All right, let me get this plated up for you. Oh my goodness, it looks so delicious. You can see how the cream cheese has just coated every single ounce of the vegetables. I mean, who wouldn't eat their vegetables if they had this delicious Philadelphia cream cheese all over it? I know I would eat every bite. All right, spread it out into my pan. And if that wasn't enough, I'm going to add some of my Oscar Mayer bacon to the party as well. Take my bacon, and crumple it on top, all over my peas and asparagus and creamy cheese. Who could resist this? All right, let's see if I can. Somehow I know I cannot. Get a little bit with some bacon. Make sure I get some peas and asparagus. All right. Y'all, this is good, good stuff. The bacon brings a delicious crunch to the party, as well as the asparagus. And the cream cheese just brings it all together. I'm Amanda May. I hope you'll try my dish, and remember that Paula Deen, Philadelphia cream cheese, and Amanda May make a perfect combination. Remember that Paula Deen, Philadelphia cream cheese, and Amanda May make a perfect combination.